Hello, everybody. I'm so happy to be with you. This is Natalie Levin Astrology. It's December 13th, 2023. It's Wednesday at 11:21 a.m. I do have gift certificates available. Okay, bye-bye. See you soon. Love you. Um, that was a little reminder as the moon just changed signs to if there's some being that you love, it could even be your cat or your plant or something that is living. You could be, you know what? It doesn't even have to be living. My brother just told me that you can, in Japan, this might be incorrect. You can tell me if this is not correct, but things are infused with spirit. So here's a cup and a coffee mug that I drank decaf in. And I can say, thank you, beautiful coffee mug, for holding my decaf for me so wonderfully. I appreciate you. That actually just felt really good to do. I don't usually do that. So I want to say that. I don't even blur my background. I'm, I'm like, should I? I thought about that. I was like, do I blur the background? Now, again, if you're following me, it's not because I deliver a super polished Broadway. Well, you might get a little Broadway, but it's not because I'm super polished, and that's fine. Um, I have gift certificates available, and I have appointments available. And if you don't want to hear what I have available, you can fast forward a little bit. I have the ability to work with me loosely back and forth for 30 days. So we are not every single day. And you leave me messages and you ask me questions, and then I get back to you. And it's really a wonderful way to learn your chart and learn the charts of others. And I translate it into English so you can understand it. This is me doing the moon just having moved into Capricorn. The moon is at 0 degrees of Capricorn, and I'm like doing Capricorn as the business person. So I'm doing this business stuff. To change my leg position into Vajrasana. There we go. And that is 30 days of access to me for $666. I don't know what to do about the fact that I'm super white in this photo, but in this video. And I'm going to teach a class, Intro to Astrology. Trying to figure out when to start that. And I'm almost like, would anyone come during the holiday break, the holidays, or is that silly? Should it be after the new year? I'm trying to figure that out. Okay. That's enough of the oh, and my Patreon page, which I'm still working on. Slow and steady wins the race here. We have the moon just moved into Capricorn, which I like. I like it. It helps me to be a little bit, get some things done, be practical, think about what's the next right thing to me for me to do. Actually, speaking of which, let me pause this for a moment. Okay. I just am remembering things that I want to do, and I'm going to forget if I don't write them down. So you might, in the next 2.5 days, it's right now, again, it's 11 o'clock on Wednesday, you might have extra support to attend to the practical realms of your life. We are this month, some things that are happening is we are leading up towards well, Mercury is retrograde now in Capricorn, where so you can allow that into your psyche as you make your plans for the end of the month. Allow yourself a lot of space and time to do whatever you'll be doing. We have Jupiter slowing down in Taurus to very expansive energy, um, to station, to go direct. And I think he's doing that on 26. Let me just make sure that I'm right, or that might be Chiron. We also have Chiron slowing down to go direct. So we have a lot of planets slowing down and stationing towards the end of the year. We just had Mercury do that. We had Neptune do that. So we are going to have Chiron on the 26th. Chiron will go direct, and Jupiter will be direct on December 30th. So what comes up for me around that is there is this temptation to allow the energies of those planets to know that those are going to affect us more, usually as they're slowing down and stationing. As Jupiter, it's an interesting time around the Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, it's an interesting time for these planets to be slowing down. It could feel like with Jupiter in Taurus, it could feel like, oh, I'm feeling very stuck and slow and like I don't want to do anything. I don't want to I just want to like lay here and eat holiday cookies and chocolates all day, and that's all I want to do. It could show up as that. It could show it could show up as um over overindulging in anything. Um the things that make being in a human body so lovely and delicious. It could show up as and so this energy is already building up in this middle of December that we're in. For me, it's feeling I am enjoying the fact that we have no planets in air right now. I That's feeling good to me. I think I don't really feel so good when there's a lot of planets in air because it's hard for me to get back into my body. We have water, we have Venus and Saturn in water signs. We have Mars and the sun in fire, and we have Chiron and the North Node in fire. And then we have the moon and Mercury and Pluto in Earth, and we have Uranus in Earth. So it's a lot of it's not earth, wind, and fire. It's earth, water, fire. And I that feels like I'm more in my body. I can be more grounded on the planet. I don't feel like I'm disembodied. I'm embodied. So those of you I wonder how those of you who are air signs like Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, I wonder how you're feeling with all of this earth, water, and fire right now. I wonder how it's feeling for you. Um, that's my little update for that's my short update for today. It's December 13th. Maybe you can get some stuff done today and the next day. And also keep in mind that the moon is leading up in about 2 days to, let me see when this is, you're going to actually feel this. The moon will be just, it's nice to know a little, yeah, on Friday morning, the moon and Pluto will be conjunct. So that means that the Pluto, which is the planet of death and transformation, will be dancing intimately with the moon. And that can feel heavy. It can feel like, oh, I'm feeling heavy and the energy is dense and it can feel uncomfortable and there's an opportunity for transformation. So I like to know when those transits are happening. So again, it's like I know the weather forecast and I can plan accordingly. Reach out to me if you would like to work with me in any way, and you can schedule yourself on my natalielevinastrology.com. And I am thinking of having appointments available Christmas Eve morning and possibly Christmas Day. Would you want to come on Christmas Day? Christmas Eve morning, Christmas Day, and maybe even the 23rd as well. 23rd, 24th, 25th. So if that calls you, reach out and also keep in mind that I am if finances are a challenge that we could possibly figure out a way to work together that would be manageable for you. Okay, thank you so much. Take good care.